Good morning.
It's like
It's amazing how the weather can be predicted to go up to 21 degrees, yet you come out in the UK and it's a completely different feeling. We may go the whole day without the sun, but you know what? Let's find out what today holds. This is a typical boring day in the life of a black woman living in London. School run is finished and I'm just going to make my way to a store. I live such a beautiful lifestyle that I can get to pop into stores whenever I want. I love window shopping, not necessarily buying anything, but I just love my walks. And this thing about school run, everyone knows that it's the bane of every parent's life, especially if you live in the Western world. Now, we have a bit of a walk from home. It's about 15-20 minutes walk, and I've been doing this ever since little was little. So when we had the Together for Two provision, I used to have to walk 25 minutes because there was no bus to take me down to this provision. So I used to complain. I used to moan a lot about that walk, but now, or over time, I've come to realize that the walk is a blessing. I am so grateful for that walk, for that 15-20 minutes walk in the morning walk. I get to see people. I get to enjoy greenery because we live where there's quite a lot of greenery, as you can see. We live in such a beautiful place that I love appreciating it. And you see this, it's waking up to this every morning and being able to walk. It's amazing. Anyway, that's enough about me talking about the walk. I'm going to head to the shop, and I'm going to keep this on because the weather is warm, but I just don't like to feel the wind in my chest. It makes me cold. So I'll see you in the stores. I realize that my voice is quite crooked. It always sounds tired. That's because I'm walking right now. But other times when I'm not walking, I have this special, beautiful voice that is just for me. I'm blessed with it. It's unique. Even if it's exciting, it still sounds tired. So it's okay. Have you seen this? These are so beautiful for Christmas. The candles, the lovely shaped candles. And you have the pumpkin shaped. Oh wow! Imagine lighting that up in a beautiful home. Look at these dome lantern, let me say. These are ceramic ornaments. Have them like that, shape of a house, and of course you've got the pumpkin. You can trust Aldi to have lots and lots of all these toys for children. No, it's got the wrong price on it. More toys. More toys. What are these? Lego pieces. Your Christmas stocking fillers are here. Oh, there goes the Gruffalo. Yay! And then of course you have beautiful Jungle Books. Some of these things look so beautiful, I can't tell what they are. The Magic Mixes Minis. I don't know what those are. And then, let me see if I can get, there's a close-up of something like that. Oh, I've had to pay and get out of the store. If not, I know I'll just keep filming what's new in the store and time is going to go by. Meanwhile, I need to go home and resume work now because I'm working from home today. I guess I spoke too soon about the weather. There is no sun out, but it is quite humid. I'm beginning to feel it now because I'm sweating. Or maybe because I'm carrying bags, shopping bags. So yeah, but it's not surprise, or it's no surprise that we could go the whole day without the sun making an appearance. We'll see how this goes. I'm on my way home now. did I buy? I bought 4 bags of chips. I also bought a few snacks, you know, and a deodorant. Can't go wrong. I picked up this beautiful packaging of a body scrub, and it says it's a polishing sugar scrub to nourish and leave the skin silky smooth, sweet vanilla and salted caramel fragrance. I really do like it. It's not much. I think it's sealed on the inside. Let's see what the texture is like, shall we? Oh. It really does smell nice. It really does. Anyway, I think that's a very good buy. It was around £1.99, or was it 99p? Can't quite remember now, but yes, it's from Aldi. It's just gone past 9:30, so I don't think I did too bad. It's time for me to start work. The beautiful thing about working from home is the flexibility it affords me to be able to run other life admins. So for instance, I've got things to do today, and I can easily dip in and out of work to do house chores, probably think about dinner. Then I try as much as possible to break my day up. I might go out for a walk. Then I have an idea. An idea just popped into my head about a YouTube video I want to shoot. And then before I know it, it will be time for me to go and do the pickup from school. So it does work out really well and nicely done as well. I'm going to try and fire up everything I need to do now for work. And in between that, I have some reading to do. That's another thing. Then I'll pop back in. That is so dark that I can't film the video I wanted to film, even though I'm sat in front of a very big window, not even mirror, very big window. So I then remember that, oh, I bought this wonderful light a while back from where? Pound Shop. That's it, Pound Shop. When I did that, the review of a tripod stand, and the tripod stand has been working really well for me. See, it's not broken or anything, so it's been working really well. It's from Poundland, and I think it's one of even the top videos on my channel. But anyway, back to the light. Here we are. Look at the light. How much was this? Probably £4. But it's such an incredible piece of gadget. There's the charger for it. Doesn't need to be long, it's just like normal. But this you clip onto the phone, and it took me a while to find to get to see how it turns on. Look at that. It gets brighter, and then you get the flicker. Who wants a flicker? Come on, who does? To film videos? That's just insane. So yes, we're going to try this because it looks like the sun is not going to come out to party today, and the temperature is meant to be 21. How can you have 20? Well, actually, in the Western world, in the UK, you can have 21 and still not see the sun. So this is reminding me that I need to up my vitamin D. Nobody wants to be living a sad life over here. So, but also, it's not even about sad life. It's the brittle bones as the years go by. So this is amazing. I mean, £4 can never go wrong. So I'm going to try this to film my video. Got the IT company that has just reached out to me. They need to install something on my computer for something I need to do tomorrow. So while they're doing that, they're currently installing it. In that time, I'm just going to get up, walk around to try and stretch my legs because I've been here all morning. Probably was since 9:30, so it's almost 2 hours, and I'm supposed to be doing the Pomodoro technique, but I tend to forget. Who can blame me? I get carried away with work. Once you're in the flow, you kind of just have to stay in the flow. So yes, I'm going to walk around and then come back. Look at that. The sun has decided to come to the party. It showed up late, but it's here anyway. So we are going to enjoy this weather. It's almost 3:15, so that means it's almost school time. So I'm off to do pickup. I almost don't want to take a jacket, but you never can tell. You might just step out and it will be nippy, so on it goes. It actually doesn't feel too cold outside, actually. Oh, it feels really nice, and there's a bit of breeze as well. It's good. See, one good thing about vlogging is that you get to see the amount of filler words that you use. Now, I've noticed that I use a lot of so and actually frequently. I use those two words way too much, and it's not great. Well, it's not too bad, but it's not where I want to be. So I feel like I'm talking to a friend, and you should feel a lot more relaxed, so to speak. So we're going to take this walk, and we'll see how it feels. It has been super productive for me today. What did I do? Actually, in work and in me creating content, I managed to sort of sit down, think. I captured quite a number of videos actually, which have then scheduled. And in terms of work, I had a one-to-one meeting with my manager, and then I got some jobs to go live with assistance obviously from the comms team. And those who need to know that the jobs are live, they already know. Then there are some plans in place for a couple of other things, and it's just been great. It's been super productive. This is one of the reasons why I love working from home. You've got that headspace. If there are no distractions, the headspace is there. You've got the time. When all the energy feels right, so to speak. I think it boils down to one's mental health. If you've got your mental health in place and it's stable, then there's nothing you want to achieve that you can't really achieve. But yes, it's a boring day, but it's also a very productive day. So yeah, I have to say it is such a blessing to have a work that feels fulfilling, not just a job, because I keep repeating this to people. Job means just over broke, which means you never quite make it to the top or above the water level. You're just constantly on that rat race. But when it's work, it fits into sort of what looks like one's life mission. So my work is to bring out the best in people, and I thoroughly enjoy it. As I was saying, I don't take it for granted in any way, shape or form. I totally understand that it's a position of privilege, because not a lot of people enjoy what they do for work, and that's because it's just a job to them. And there's nothing wrong with that. There are some jobs we have to take to put food on the table, to get the bills paid, to move us from A to B. But really, the ideal situation should be that the work brings us fulfillment. That is the added benefit. That's the icing on the cake. If you're not getting that, you really want to make sure that you're doing all you can to attain that level. I also find myself consuming or watching a lot of videos nowadays that has to do with retirement. I'm only 42. There's no shame in that number. But I'm thinking, what are those ahead teaching us? There was a video I watched on CNA on YouTube this morning. It's about a 93-year-old man who's a cardiologist, and he's still working out of choice, of course. His mental stability was baffling. And then there's a 77-year-old head mistress who's running. Would I call her head mistress? I don't really know the right title, but she's a proprietor to three schools. In the UK we'll call that nurseries. And it's absolutely fascinating that these people are still very much active at their grand ages. They're doing this out of choice because they don't want to sit down for death to come and knock on their door. And I kind of like the idea of that. I like the idea of that in a way that it works for me, and I hope I can sort of get to design a life where probably from the age of 50 I can choose to walk by choice, and whatever it is I choose to work on simply fulfills me even more, creates full days for me, so to speak. That's one thing I'd really like to do. I am sure I'm not the only one who's thinking about this thing called retirement, because there seems to be a lot of over 50s, 60s and 70s who are now becoming celebrity YouTubers. Not only because they're just being YouTubers, what they are sharing is something so valuable, which is a life after retirement. Many of us who are still agile and able are not thinking about it. You probably think you'll continue to have the strength you have, but actually when you have all that time in the world, what are you going to do with it? Many people need to start thinking about this. I'm almost at the end of my walk, which means I'm going to bring this to a close, and then I'll touch base maybe later. It's the end of my day, and I've just decided I'm going to shut down. Yep. This is something to always be mindful of. If you're working from home, don't overstretch it. You don't need to. Nobody's paying you that for overtime, so there's no need for the extra work. And I'm just going to start to make dinner. Well, the sun really did do its thing today. I'm so grateful. I'm always so grateful whenever the sun comes out. You know, it's so nice to see the autumnal colors in trees. It's the end of the night. My voice is tired again. Everyone's asleep, and I'm just going to call it a night.